Can you hear it?
Yup.
All right.
Peace, y'all. Welcome to a New York Yard. Tonight, this show, we talking DMX, RIP DMX. We lost the Dark Man. We lost the Dark Man this week. So me and Trauma over here, we didn't change his name, but it's all right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we talking DMX tonight, paying tribute to this dude. Yo, I want to say, the first time I saw him perform, of course the performance was dope as hell. But years later, he said that for that show there in Jersey, he was nervous. When he came out, he didn't seem nervous though. He tore that stage down, he killed it. And at the end, when he started praying, a lot of dudes in my section, it was booing. And it pissed me off to see people booing X while he was praying. So that's one thing that sticks out in my mind. I was watching him perform. He tore that stage up, yo. But then cats at the end was booing him. They was whack for that. But if X is the truth, that first album, yo, that hooked a lot of people onto him. And the album was way better than what I thought it was gonna be, man. Like he really had it. He deserved. That was his year. That's what I can say about X, man.
Well, I seen X. I think it was in Boston. 98, 99 is a wild time for me. I believe it was in Boston though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be 99 actually, because when I was taking those trips to Boston, I was listening to the second album, Flesh for My Flesh, Blood on My Blood.
Yeah.
And we went to a club. Oh, no fault, my fault.
Sorry.
I was in Boston, but we went to Rhode Island for this club. And it was Snoop, Master P, I think, No Limit was there, DMX, and somebody else. Rough Riders were there and everything. We went in, and, we bad about it. And playing all this stuff, all right. Snoop did his little thing.
Yeah.
And then the song that's playing in the background right now. As soon as that came on, baby, I gotta go. I ran to that shit stage. Like, what? Like I was from Yonkers, man. And dudes knew I was from New York.
yeah, that's right.
They knew. The Tims kind of threw it off. Like they knew Tims.
Right.
But yo, he started barking, dog.
Yeah.
It was like this, you know what I mean? The hands in the back and neck. I was like, oh! Yeah. DMX always had that fire.
That's right, yeah.
That fire that always hit you right here. I'm listening to shit right now. I'm getting hype. Let me turn this shit off. I'm getting hype right now, listening to that.
Yeah, X was dope, man. X was dope. He gonna be missed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And he was looking good, man. Like he was coming out with stuff. Seen him on Drink Champs. I was like, yo.
Yeah, he looked good on Drink Champs.
He's back. He had his kids there and everything. I was like, yo, he's back.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to be missed. Peace, my brother.
Peace to the X, man. Yeah. Peace to the X.
Peace to the OG.
Yeah. So what else, man? What else you want to say about X, man? What else? Where's his spot in hip hop? Where do you think he's going to be at in hip hop, man?
Oh, what? You crazy? He's up there with Leah, Biggie. Like, as far as hip hop, he's up there, man.
He's up there, yeah.
He's at the Last Supper. You know how they have the table at the Last Supper?
Yeah.
And as far as hip hop, it's like Biggie, Pun, Tupac, X, Pimp C. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of dudes up there that shouldn't be up there. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I think X gets forgotten because, when you on Instagram or whatever, somebody always posts up something like, well, who's the best MC? And they'll have Big, Pac, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, but you don't really see, DMX in those posts. You know what I mean? Not that it matters. I'm just saying you don't see X in those posts. But
you know why X isn't in those posts? Because there's a little hiatus. There's hiatus. He hasn't been on rotation like that. Yeah. Think about it. But
Pac and Big been dead for so long, though. You know what I mean?
But you gotta remember, because of the way they set up the East Coast, West Coast thing, they were made the main people. when you think about it, Pac, he had the feeling and everything. Pac wasn't as lyrical as, say, Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie was ill with the lyrics. Pac, you know, he put something together, but he wasn't as lyrical as him.
Right.
He had a good flow, and he was saying something, but he had that energy.
Yeah.
He wasn't as lyrical as Biggie. He wasn't lyrical as Nas or Jay-Z. He wasn't even as lyrical as what's his name? Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But he still resonates. And that was when there's East Coast, West Coast beef.
Yeah.
So they're gonna keep, because they were the forerunners of that when they said it's East Coast, West Coast, even though it wasn't.
Right.
Two dudes beefing, and they just said, "Oh, East Coast, West Coast." So they made them bigger than they, you know what I mean? Like they're the epitome of everything.
Yeah.
When you think about it. But
to me, X gets his props, and when he dropped those first 2 albums, that was his
in 1 year, and they both went platinum.
Yep.
What?
He sold like 8 million, right? 7-8 million between both albums, right?
No, I think a little more.
Probably more. Probably I don't know. I just know he sold a lot of units.
He sold a lot of units, but he's the only person. I don't know if somebody else did it, but as far as I know,
yeah.
What other rapper did 2 platinum albums in 1 year?
In 1 year. I don't know, man.
I don't think anybody else did it.
I can't think of nobody. He probably the only one, man. Actually,
even though there's people probably trying, but
yeah.
And I feel, you know what? If Drake probably threw out a tweet or something, but if he does a video about DMX feeling sad, I'm sorry. I like Drake. Fuck Drake. If he does. Because Rick Ross, I'm like, fuck that fat nigga. Why the fuck would you, like, this dude didn't like you. Why?
Yeah.
They made him watch it when he got older, but he literally said on, I don't like him. When he talks about eating food and
yeah.
He ain't saying nothing, which is true.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If somebody said that about me, I would just leave it alone. I wouldn't try to fake the funk or nothing like that. Like, yo, this dude ain't even like me. I'm going to leave it alone.
Oh, the God. And I saw him that video. I was just like, man, I want to punch him in your face.
Yeah, I'm doing a show, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, cuz. So, I mean, you got anything else to say, man?
All I got to say is rest in peace.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, rest in power.
Yeah, rest in power.
You're going to be missed. Bro, we love you all day. All right, Big OG. And
I wish you could have did a lot more movies, man. And albums with movies too, and other things.
Man. There should have been a Belly too.
And the Bloodline Records. I wish he would have came out with his label and had a whole bunch of artists, and you know what I'm saying, got money like that too. That would have been cool to see him do that.
But you know what? Regardless, the thing I'm gonna miss is the fact that I can't hear it. Yeah. I can't hear nothing new from X.
Yeah.
They got that one album he just finished, but then what? Like, yo, that dude, it's DMX, man. That's hip hop.
Yeah, it was hip hop.
Especially me and you and people of our age.
Yeah.
When X came out, we were like right at that age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were like young, but you know, we out there wild. You know what I mean? It's X is X.
Yeah, we was going to the shows, going to clubs. Yeah, we was doing our thing. So it was a great time when those 2 albums came out that year. It was a great time.
Before we get off this, one more thing.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, where were you when you, like, how did you feel when you first heard Get At Me, Dog?
When I first heard Get At Me, Dog, I think I was watching Video Music Box. And I was just wondering, like, yo, who is this dude right here? Who is this cat? Then he was, you know what I mean? And then in the interview, he said he's from Yonkers. I'm like, all right, we got a New York cat right here. And Sheik was there in the video and all of that. First time I heard it was watching the video, whatever. So I saw Sheik, and of course I love Sheik and Styles and Jada and all of that. So that just felt good to have another New York dude coming up, yo. You know, I didn't know about his singles that he tried before that, like Born Losing and all of that. I didn't know about those songs. But when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, we got a real like hip hop dude coming in.
The first time I heard him was on, it was a late night show. I don't think it was Stretch on My Beat though. It might have been. First time I heard him was the other song, the first songs he had. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who's this dude?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen, see if I hear him again. And then like a couple months later, no, might have been like a year later, Get At Me Dog came out. And I was like, oh wait, that's that nigga. That's that dude I heard the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I saw the video. I was like, oh, I'm with this. I was feeling that energy because everybody's doing flashy suits and
Yeah.
and he was like, get at me, dog. It was just crazy.
Yeah, when I first heard the album, though, I know he was barking and all of that. I'm like, yo, I like this nigga right here. I'm like, but ain't nobody gonna like this. That's what I was thinking in my head. Nobody's gonna like this but me. He's barking in songs. I'm like, this shit is dope. I like it, but like, it's not gonna work. Everybody loved it and got on, yo. I brought the album that day it came out, Tuesday or whatever day albums used to come out. I copped it, and the shit was dope, man.
Because it was real.
Yeah, it was good. It was different, and X was dope, man.
It was real. It was real, and he's always real, and I love it. And if anybody sees this dedication, please check out Drink Champs. No affiliation, just throwing it out there. Check out that last Drink Champs with DMX. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yo.
And I'm a real X fan. I brought his CDs. I brought them.
I have his CDs.
It's Dark, Hell is Hot, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, and then it was X, The Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
I brought all of those albums, man. CDs when it was $15, $20.
Yep, 15 something.
Cats listen to everything for free. You know, I was headed to FYE or whatever the hell I was going, and I was copying.
I was going to, what do you call it? Master Records.
Okay. Yeah.
Over by the when it was Pathmark.
That's right.
I was going there again.
Man, so the real X fans had to see
it. Marty.
Yeah.
But yo, yeah, definitely. He will be missed. I mean, damn.
Yeah. So.
And then, as I was saying to you earlier, I saw Black Rob in the hospital, and
that's no good.
He ain't look good. I'm like, why all these dudes that got lyrics are dying left and right? Like, what's going on?
You try to say the trash ones live forever? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is what's that dude's name with the pink hair?
Oh, Tekashi?
No. Oh, him too.
You said pink hair. Who else got pink hair?
Not Lil Uzi Vert. What's that other name?
Oh, them dudes. Oh, all right.
Lil whatever. There's all these Lils running around and they ain't got nothing. And dudes with bars are dying. Like, I don't understand this.
I don't wish nothing bad on no rapper, but
I don't wish nothing bad on anybody, but I'd rather have X than fucking Rat Kashi, for real.
Word.
I'm sorry. Matter of fact, you know what? I that was negative. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to turn this into something negative.
Yeah.
All right.
So peace and love
rest in power to Earl, man. Rest in power to DMX, yo. Love
Earl DMX Simmons. Earl DMX Simmons. Sorry. Nothing but love.
That's
the
right.
dog, baby.
But yo, this is a New York Yard. We usually talk football, but tonight we got a tribute to DMX.
I gotta play this louder. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace to the X-Men, y'all.